In this episode, we talk about the worst bikers you will ever meet. These are the people that will destroy your motorcycle club with their antics. Hopefully, you're not this guy. We got a top 10 list, and we get into it on this episode of Demons Row TV. And oh yeah, we ghosting, baby. Shout out to the ghosts and the ghost sets. Welcome to Demons Row TV, the holy grail of MC culture, where we cover everything motorcycle and motorcycle club involved. I'm Sos the Ghost. I'm your host for the evening, and today we're going to talk about the people that truly destroy any motorcycle club, outlaw motorcycle club, motorcycle ministry, riding club. It goes across the board. I decided to write a top 10 list, and it exceeded the 10. When you're joining an outlaw motorcycle club or a motorcycle club, there are so many different personality types that you're mixing together, and this is what causes these issues. So these are going to be in no particular order, but the first one I'm going to start with is politicians. Politicians destroy clubs. Politicians whisper in this one's ear and then whisper in that one's ear, and then before you sit at the table to vote or do anything, you already got 3, 4, 5, 10 people on the same page when it comes time to vote, when it comes time to do something. That politicking gets people voted out of positions that were great for the position and puts people in position that should never be sitting in seats. Now, number 2, not owning a bike. Let me know in the comments if you know somebody in your MC that doesn't own a bike. You'll have people that actually hold board positions, sergeant at arms, stuff like that. I know of multiple clubs that have members that have no bike, and they're so involved with politics and all the negative aspects of the club. But the main reason why you join the club, to ride with your brothers, for some reason the club lets these people slide without owning a motorcycle. Now here's number 3, OTs, not OGs. And what does that mean? An OT is an old timer. An OG, of course, is original gangster. I got that because of my background, and that's just the way I word it. You want to call it gray beards, however you put it. There's two kind of older elders, older members. There's the one with the knowledge that really been through some stuff, and then there's the OT, the old timer, the one that just been around for a long time but never really was the one to put in the work, or never was really around when things were going down, and he's trying to give out false knowledge. Like, you'll have that. You have to be careful sometimes. You ever talk to an old timer and they got no knowledge, and you're talking to them and it's just like, damn, you don't got nothing to offer? All these years you've been in the game, like, you didn't retain none of it? You got to be careful with those, because I've went through that in my life. I've experienced it where someone seems like they know what they're talking about and they just totally mislead you. And then you go to California somewhere and you meet real OGs, and you start realizing that everything they told you did not add up. Let me know in the comments if you know somebody like that. Also, hit that subscribe button if you want to learn about this MC culture. Number 4 is the brothers that whisper in your ear, I don't like this, I don't like that, why is he doing this, why is he doing that? And then when you get to the table, when you're at church and you're sitting at the table, he got nothing to say. Let's just put a blanket name out there, and let's just say Bill. Bill comes to you and he tells you, you know, I hate what the Prez is doing. If he brings this up again at the table, I'm just gonna let him know. And then you at the table, the Prez starts bringing it up. Sergeant, it doesn't matter what the position is. They bring up what this brother doesn't like, and the brother's right about it. Whatever they're doing is wrong, and he says nothing about it. And then sometimes, since I was the type of person that will always back up my brother when I know they're right, I would bring it up. And then I look at Bill. Bill doesn't have nothing to say. Bill is quiet. Why is Bill quiet? Because he's a bad member. He's one of the worst kind of members of an outlaw motorcycle club or any motorcycle club. You are a man. You stand up for what you believe in. All right, now number 5. My brother Jay brought this up. Trailering your bike to an event, to whatever. I'm going to tell you, this is how you know I'm one of the realest. I'm going to hold myself accountable. I did that from CT all the way to Florida. I trailered one time for Daytona. I think like 2 years ago, I did that. But at the end of the day, I had equipment. I had a whole bunch of stuff that I needed to bring to shoot when I was out there. And as a man, I could stand on that. And in the MC, it's frowned upon to trailer anywhere. But if you're not in the MC, who cares? Number 6, talking behind people's back. This right here is the one. And listen, for the people that are young, let me tell you something. This is the most important thing if you never want to get into shit. Never talk behind people's back. And anything that you do say to another brother, make sure that whoever you're speaking on knows how you feel about it. Because let me tell you something. I know people that have gotten killed just because they've heard something from someone else that someone was saying about them. You never want someone else to relay the message because you don't know how they're relaying it. And people lose their lives over that. I know a situation of a brother that was a solid brother. He had problems with another brother. One of the worst bikers you could ever be. Don't ever do this to someone. He puts him on a 3-way and then asks him questions so that he could say bad things about the brother that he knows he doesn't like. That right there, in the wrong context, a person hearing you talk bad about him like that could get a person to hurt you. Number 7, street bikers that do the wheelies. People hate that. The way they block the traffic, the way it's like no honor or respect to it. A lot of people got a problem with that. MCs, not so much. I mean, there are MCs that do it, and I really don't care. You know what I mean? As long as they ain't blocking me when I got somewhere to go in a rush, to me, they're just having fun, and they ain't really too much space for them to do much. But I know a lot of people that hate that and consider them the worst of the bikers. A lot of the community feel like they give us a bad name. I really don't take it like that, but to each his own. Number 8 is a very important one. Don't let the patch define you. Be yourself. Earn the respect from people in your community, from your other brothers, for being who you are. Don't lean on the patch and use the patch to prop yourself up. Prop yourself up and make the patch look stronger, and you will be a lot happier in life. There's a lot of people that are out of the clubs for whatever reason, and they're still holding on to the past. Don't do that. Define yourself as a man. Number 9, talking to someone's girl or old lady, stealing, testifying, all of the dirty down low stuff, the real grimy stuff. I put that all in one category because that goes without saying. The worst bikers in the world would do that. Number 10, club hoppers. If you're just jumping from club to club, what are you doing? Hang around. If you join the club and you left in 8 months, and then you joined another club and you're there for 6 months, that time right there, if you would have just hanged around, you would have knew that club wasn't for you. If you would have hung around for 6 months with that second club, you would have found out that that club is not for you. Now, if you was in a club for many years and you left, that's a different story. But a lot of these club hoppers, they're in this club this year, then they're fully patched in this club the next year. Clubs got to stop fully patching these dudes so fast. That's the problem. Make them hang around. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe, and let me know someone in the comments that you know a story of the worst biker you ever met. Matter of fact, we can make this like a little series, and I could read out the stuff that you guys tell me. We could take a couple, maybe we'll make it like a little series. And if you have ideas for series, I'm open to everything. But the worst biker I ever met, that could be like a running theme. If you guys could send me your stories in the comments, you can write it long out as a long drawn comment, because a lot of people do that already, and just tell me a story of the worst biker you ever met, and we'll make that a running series. I'll read it out. And if you guys got the heart and you want to jump on camera on your phone and explain the story, send it to demonsrow@gmail.com, or the Telegram is very good for that, because you could just upload the video and just tell us the story. And also, if you got other stories and you want to share it, send it to demonsrow@gmail.com. If you want to support the row, get your Ghostaveli Mask. We got the black one, and then we got this one, the original OG Ghostaveli Mask. Also, you could get your Rob More Politic Less hats. Go to www.demonsrow.com. I got another video where I talk about joining an outlaw motorcycle club, the things I hated. It'll be linked above. And thank you for tuning in to Demons Row TV, the holy grail of MC culture. Like, subscribe, and comment. And oh yeah, we ghosting, baby.
No.